Good afternoon, Ms. Nick. So today our group members, which is Sheikh Keisha and myself, Hannah, will be presenting about employee involvement. So I will be starting with what is employee involvement. Employee involvement is where the workers contribute to an organization to achieve on their task or purposes by applying their skills and ability where they will engage within the group in their workplace where an active employee who's always engaged will make the working place environment more joyful where it will motivate themselves to work to improve their work performance. The next one is the manager who's responsible should always allow employees to share their opinions and suggestions, which will make the employees to increase their self-confidence where they will know that their opinions and suggestions are being heard and valued. So it will boost them to engage more in the workplace where it can produce a good outcome in their organization growth revenue. And the next is organizations should recognize and value the involving of their staff in the hectic environment. It is because sometimes, due to lots of task and work pressures, the staff might feel very down and the staff might feel very very out focused. So the organization should always recognize and value their hard work by giving them bonus, by giving them reward, which will boost the employees to work more engaged in the workplace, and it will improve their working performance and give a good result to the company. So next, I will pass to Sheikh.
So, hi, my name is Sheikh. So, regarding the issue, before we started with the issue that we take is from Cotton On Malaysia, one of the retail company in Malaysia. We've been interviewing Mr. Ameh, which is the supervisor of Cotton On at NU Central. So, we got 5 issues related based on the interview. So, number 1 is the lack of implementation about the employee involvement. So the inconsistency and irregular implementation for the employee involvement has a risk, leaving the employee feeling demotivated, and etc. So second one is ineffective recognition program. So a fully structured recognition program may leave the employee feeling demotivated and don't feel like they get well involved or get hurt by their own employee in Cotton On. So number 3 is about the communication gap. So the communication barrier between the low level of employee and also the higher level of employee, it has a big gap. So the low-level employee will feel like their voice is unheard, or maybe all those their opinion is not necessary. So it will make them feel demotivated and don't feel like they want to get involved more in the involvement for the store. Number 4 is leadership accessibility. So the open door policy must go beyond physical accessibility and need to do a regular engagement instead of just the boss talking with the employer and give them like a certain task. They can just sit down and what we call that, try to discuss about something to make the store better. And the number 5 is for Hannah.
Okay. The 5th issue is lack of measurable outcomes, which means the Cotton On should prioritize in evaluating the employees so that it will boost their self-esteem. If the company doesn't conduct a proper evaluation for the employee will not be able to correct their mistakes or will not able to know their mistakes. So the company should have conduct a proper measurable outcomes where by giving the evaluation, by conducting the evaluation, it actually can help the employees to increase their self-confidence in the workplace, because when the organization doesn't prioritize on evaluating the performance of the employee, it actually can makes the employees it actually can affect the employees performance by they might not be aware of what they are doing, so it will continue on being in a very negative way. So the manager should always make sure that they evaluate the employees' performance frequently, so that it will improve the employees' performance in the workplace. So next is the recommendations on to solve the issues that happening in the cotton on. Firstly is to have an open communication channels, which means the manager should have a direct communication with the employees, so that the employees know that their thoughts are being heard. The manager should also allow the employees to share their opinions and suggestions on problem solving or decision making, so that the employees also knows that their suggestions are being heard and valued, which can make them feel more confident, will make them also feel more engaged in the workplace, which can give them a good outcome. For an example, if the manager couldn't conduct the meeting frequently, the manager can come up with a box where the employees can write down suggestions and put it in the box where they know that their managers are putting effort to hear their creative ideas, which may help to increase the organization's growth revenue. Next, I will pass to Sheikh.
Next part is for Kisha.
Sorry, Kisha.
Kisha here. I will be doing my part, which is recommendation. So the first point, open communication channels, has been explained by one of my teammates. So I'll be jumping to the second point, which is recognition and rewards. The term reward and recognition describe a system in which people are recognized for their contribution. So when their effort and successes are acknowledged and rewarded, employees should feel recognized and valued. As for example, give a formal congratulations to an employee if they went above and above to meet a deadline, which can be a project, assignments, and so on. So moving on to the third point, which is leadership accessibility. A good leader is one who gets know their team members and is willing to assist in overcoming unforeseen obstacles. For example, a manager should be encouraged to schedule regular open door meetings where employees can discuss issues and offer solutions, so that the employee feels safe to discuss and overcome the problems. And the fourth point, which is create a positive work environment. A positive work environment is one where employees are motivated and enjoy what they do. As an example, organize team building activities, fitness programs, and social events, such as organize service projects, celebrate birthdays, and arrange regular office dinners to strengthen bonds among team members. And last but not least, which is feedback and performance review. Regular feedback giving enhance teamwork in the workplace as an entire entity. For an example, set up regular one-on-one session with employees and their managers to talk about performance, work out problems, and set goals. Positive feedback help employees identify their areas of strength and improvement where the employees feel they and their work are valued. So that's all for me. Thank you.